No, stay. Alright, first off, let's just ignore my hair and pretend that it looks normal. The lady who usually cuts my hair just had surgery, and also I can't do that much with it because I'm in a show. So, today I am going to answer your questions while turning myself into Ariel because it's Halloween and I think I'm gonna be Ariel tonight. Here's my sleepy doggy in the background, Sleepy Harper. I love you, baby. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the kisses. Let's get started. My cousin Clara asked, what made you want to get a dog? Okay, this is a good question because, hi, I don't want you to eat that. What you doing? Can you come here? Come here. Anyone who knows me knows that I have never really been a dog person, like, at all. I had a dog for a little bit growing up, but he ran away. That was so cute. Anyway, my husband, on the other hand, can't live without a dog. He has always had a dog growing up. And so I knew I wanted something that didn't shed, because if the dog sheds, that's a big deal breaker for me. We looked at getting a Labradoodle, which is what we have now. I'm so good at this talking on camera thing! So we knew Labradoodle was kind of the route that we wanted to go. We found a breeder and we went and met the puppies. We also knew we wanted a girl because boy dogs just hump everything. Oh wait, am I allowed to say that? There's kids watching this, Amanda, don't say that. When we met Harper, we just knew that that was the dog we wanted, so we went for it. And she's honestly, like, such a good dog. I love her so much, and I'm so grateful that we have her. Okay, I guess we'll get into the energy work stuff because I have a lot of questions about that. So there's a lot of questions like, how much do you charge? How'd you get started? What is energy work? Any cool experiences? Are you going to do it out of your house? So we're just going to take a minute and talk about all that stuff because, whoa, lots of quite streams. Let's start with what is energy work. Energy work is basically the belief that all of your emotional and physical problems start on an energetic level. Basically, an energy worker helps you to clear those things out. They might be like old generational things or just stuff you picked up from a random person walking down the street. Like, it could literally be anything. So if you've heard of like psychics and mediums, that kind of falls into it too, because there's like a bunch of different modalities and different kinds and ways to do it. The one I like right now is Reiki. So basically I either hold my hands over a person or there's like different hand placements and stuff. And that's how I help them to release trapped energy and emotions and stuff. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. Oh, how did I get into it? So my dad, when I was younger, had a traumatic brain injury, and I'll probably do more on that later, but basically that means I had a really rocky, rough childhood. My mom at that time started getting into energy work herself, so I was kind of familiar with it my whole life. By the time I was around age 14, things had kind of calmed down and I was starting to see like, oh, this is what a normal life is like. So I started to realize that I had certain gifts, and at first I thought I was literally crazy. I was like, what is going on? Someone put me in a mental hospital. Something's not right. What I didn't realize at the time was that they were just gifts that, now that my life was starting to calm down, these gifts were able to come to the surface more. I was sensitive to other people's energy, and I didn't really know what to do with that information. Talking and doing your makeup at the same time is so hard. I didn't really tell anybody about it, except for like my mom and certain people. If I felt impressed to share that information with them, I would tell them. And even now, like, I don't want to say everything because I don't want to. So basically I would just share what I was comfortable with and only with certain people. I just started to have a lot of really weird experiences that I couldn't deny. God just gave me a lot of experiences to tell me like, no, you're not crazy, and I gave you these gifts for a reason. I mean, that was really nice of him. I feel so awkward talking about this because I've never talked about it publicly. It really is like me coming out of the closet and it's so awkward. Okay, anyway, what were the other questions? What are some weird experiences you've had? So back in like May, I was at like this farmer's market and there was this guy doing tarot card readings. And I've never done one. I know the church is like not really into that thing, but I was like, I'm just gonna try it. Like, why not? Sounds fun. It was so cool. Anyway, so I picked out a few cards and one of the cards was about dreams. So he was reading his little book thing and he told me that I would start receiving revelation through my dreams. And I've never really had that. Like, out of all my gifts and everything that I do, I've never had dreams be one of them until now. So far this year, I have predicted 2 pregnancies. Oh, I also had a dream randomly that I was speaking in church and then the next day we got asked to speak in church. So stuff like that keeps happening that I'm like, what the heck? Especially like the pregnancy one, that is freaky. I predicted not 1, but 2 pregnancies this year. So that's just one cool experience, but there's so many. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Oh my goodness. 10 years. Let's see, I'm 21 right now, so 31. Oof. Hopefully a mom, graduated or working on her degree, and doing lots of shows. Favorite musical or opera? Ooh, okay. My favorite opera, so probably Die Fledermaus. I was in Die Fledermaus in January, and I freaking loved it. I really like the music from Rigoletto. I think that's so beautiful. Okay, and favorite musicals. Lately, I have been so obsessed with Anastasia and Waitress. Guys, Waitress is so good. If you have not listened to that soundtrack, I don't care if you're usually into musicals, listen to it. It's so good. I'm so sad that it's closing on Broadway because like it was just in Salt Lake over the summer and I could have seen it and I didn't know how amazing it was and I missed my opportunity and now it's closing and so I'm very upset about that. Oh wow, okay. So my boss, Jamie, is the sweetest person alive. She's basically everyone's mom. I work at an ice cream shop right now, and it's so fun. Jamie asked me like 5 million questions. Will you be embarrassed if we give you a standing ovation at the Christmas Carol? Yeah, don't do that. What is your favorite holiday? Halloween! I love Halloween. I've always loved Halloween. In junior high and high school, I used to plan my costumes like years in advance. What is your husband's favorite song you sing? I asked him this because I knew this was one of the questions. He said either O mio babbino caro by Puccini or Adele's audition aria from Die Fledermaus. So yeah. Will you be Elsa at my daughter's birthday party next month? Of course! I love being Elsa. Just kidding. I'd rather be Anna, honestly, but I'll be Elsa. It's fine. Oh wait, I need to be doing my makeup. I forgot. There's like nothing else for me to talk about though. I guess I'm just gonna speed through this makeup and see you on the flip side. Okay, so hopefully you can see, but here's the finished look. I've got my wig, and then I just painted seashells on this random shirt I found at DI, and then I got these mermaid leggings for like 10 bucks at Walmart, and they're not very good quality, but you know, whatever. I'm trying to decide if I should like tie this up or anything. Don't know, but that's my costume for today. So yeah, thanks for watching and for asking me questions, and yeah, See ya.